Aries. Aries, welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I very much appreciate you being. We got some tracers on my words. Maybe you're a fan of LSD or psychedelics, or maybe you just feel like you have a shadow that you can't control or something, or maybe you have something that's always following you that's like a little copycat. I literally just said, I don't know what that is. Let's welcome the angels that are watching over us at all times into the room. They're always here, but let's say hello to them. Hi angels, we love you. Come to the space as we read for the sign of Aries. Protect me as I read for the sign of Aries, please, angels. My personal angels, protect me as I read for Aries and do this YouTube reading. Aries, I hope you feel safe as you watch this reading. I feel safe as I do your reading. Do your best to not get stuck on signs, to not get stuck on genders, to not get stuck on like a message I say. If it doesn't hit, don't make it fit. There will be a message that most likely is for you, but if there is a segment of my messages that is like totally not hitting, like just hang tight or just sign off, whatever you want to do. Give me a like, subscribe if you can, if you're up for it. Don't take much. Don't take much. But let's get into this shit for Aries. I was told to use the same deck for you as I did for Sag. I'm not saying you have Sag in your chart or you're dealing with Sag, but I shuffled it hella off of camera. I'm about to do more of that on camera. Okay? I was also told to make my room darker. And I bet you my son is gonna want it to be not that case. So you could have children that are like, no. And you're like, yes. They're like, no. And you're like, yes. And by children, I mean anything from tiny goblin animals to human children to imaginary. Just please place yourself where you see fit. You're the master of your story, Aries. I ain't gotta explain it to you, daytime fighter, Mars warrior. I don't gotta explain it to you. Not one bit. Okay? Mars, OG planet. Yeah. There's only a few OG planets. You know, we only had so many skills back in the day to discover certain planets. Mars was loud and proud and big, along with Saturn and maybe Venus. I don't know, maybe Venus wasn't discovered. Who knows? Who cares? Maybe you're into it. Maybe you are like into the shit now. Aries, maybe you're like into this shit now. Or maybe you're like, what am I doing watching this weird YouTube channel? This bitch is crazy. This is so weird. Like, what am I? Shout out to anybody watching me that's just like here for entertainment purposes because they don't care about astrology, tarot, or anything about that, any of that. They're just here for other weird ass reasons, which for me, on a personal level, there's only two. If you're here for one of the two, welcome. Like for real, welcome. Hope you get what you need. It might freak you out a little bit for both groups. Aries, maybe you're dealing with two people, two groups, like a yin yang. Maybe look, and like no judging. Maybe it's your sexuality. Maybe something to do with sexuality, maybe something to do with black, white. And look, I am not a political channel. But when I say black, white, I mean yin yang, I mean masculine, feminine force. That's a little, holy, my cards are ready. Let me shut my mouth, Aries. Let's get it going. I want you to see my cards better. All right, Aries. They spittin'. What are they saying? What are they saying? What are they saying, Aries? Sorry. It's okay. I'm your nighttime fighter, Aries. You depend on me for the night, for when the daylight goes to nighttime town. I'm your friend. Don't get mad at me when I act crazy. We have native coins. We have work. Off the spit. A knight of Oh, ew. We have a Knight of Wand upside down. With work? That's never good or fun. What's this? These are just what I see up. I see them. These are, we don't see these yet. So we have someone working their ass off and an 8 of coins. Working towards their goals. Working towards providing for their family. Working towards paying off their student loans. Working towards their next whatever they want to do in life. Just working to have money because we all need money. And who is in the mix? A Knight of Wand upside down. An upside down Knight of Wand. Ass motherfuckers, not a friend. Not a friend, not indeed. Absolutely not. This is a masculine force. This is Yang. Yang Gang. This is Yang Gang upside down town. Okay? If you know what I mean. They could have, they do not have to, but they could have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius heavily aspected in their chart. They absolutely do not have to though, okay? But we have a Yang Gang upside down town involved with your work so far. I mean, I don't know if they're connected. The Lovers. It's connected. Okay, yeah, right off the spit, your love, and something about your love. The moon upside down, you know. You could be dealing with a Cancer, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or have it in your own chart. Sorry with the theatrics. I like theatrics, I love them, in fact, I fucking love them. So, sorry, not sorry. If you find it phony, then fuck off, get off my channel. If you're here for it, you love it, then hell yeah, give me a like and subscribe, because I'm actually really good at tarot, and I love theatrics. You get a bundle on this channel. And Aries, I feel comfortable saying that for you, because y'all about that shit. I know you are, don't lie. Saggies, I feel comfortable saying this shit, but y'all, I'm like a little more like tiptoeing in my Jordans about it. Were you persuaded by something that was persuasive, that involved money and work? Is also a strong side message, maybe a more serious message. Sometimes what happens in the beginning of the reading is like a big, mysterious, like swirly, dirly, lurly soup of emotions, and then it turns into like what it's actually supposed to be when I look at the first 3, 4 plus cards. Ivan, over here. Now, please, sir. Honey. Baby, come here. Come on out. Getting past 3 or 4 cards, when I start to calm down my own ego, we get into the real message. Stay there, hon. Aries, work is really important. You are working. You are trying to. Sun, he's up here, don't worry. Chill. Maybe you're having to check some fools. Ow! And they're biting back. And they're tiny troll goblins that you should not fear, by the way. Do not fear these tiny troll goblins that try to check you, because they have no power over you. You go like this. Hi, tiny troll goblin, out of my way. And you do that. And say, stay away. You come back, I'll do it again. They might think it's a game. Watch. They might think it's a fun game. They love games. Tiny troll goblins love games. I'm talking about real human trolls. They have like demons inside of them. I don't know if it's their genetics. Things they learn on Earth that are like cute, get them attention, get them sex, even though they're not enjoying this sex, guaranteed, because I'm picking up on a lot of icky feminine, which is weird. If I'm talking to a Aries masculine, Aries feminine, it doesn't matter. I'm just picking up on some icky yin force that needs attention. And she's doing anything she needs to get it. And it's gross. It's gross. It involves work. It involves work. It involves hoe activity. Lies about what you do for work, about who you are loving on, who you're loving with. Maybe. But you're well aware of this. People are well aware of this. The moon is well aware. The solar system is well aware. How do I say this part? If you have found yourself in like a very abnormal, abstract trench where your most trusteds are no longer around, people that you used to regularly make eye contact with, regularly tell your secrets to, regularly talk to, just your people, okay? What quote unquote soul tribe, whatever. There's a feeling of a weirdness there. Like there's no soul tribe here. This is all he said, she said. What's popular. There's no clout really, but it has something to do with that or something. Something about work, something about a very lying Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Doesn't have to be a masculine force. That was a knight of slutty hoe, took a big importance somehow. You don't have to be fire though, okay? But that's, I just have knight of wand upside down right next to my lover's card and your 8 of coins. Lovers is upright. My moon card is upside down. My moon card upside down, usually for me, moon upside down is like, for me, like, because the moon upright is like what we don't see, like moonlight, like nighttime. No, moon upside down is like, it's daylight. Bitch. Get checked. Aries. Yeah. Good thing we did your reading last out of the fire signs. Get out of here. You have a tiny goblin son or a tiny goblin human that pretends to be your friend that is that you need to. I will never get rid of him. He's my best friend. But like he's great. He's a great example. They are an annoyance and they are distracting you and telling you lies. They could be your own. They could share element with you. Because there is some shared element action happening. They could be an earth sign. They could be a Gemini. They could be a Cancer, Sagittarius, or a Leo, or a fellow Aries, or a Pisces. Hold on. Cards fell. Let me grab them and check this little goblin. I see cards on the ground. All right, I'm gonna have to take these because I see them. Okay. I want y'all to see. Where's my phone? Okay, guys. Cards on the ground. See? Cards on the ground. You see the cards on the ground, right? Okay, so these were all like this. I didn't see them. Just so people know I'm not fucking lying, because YouTuber tarot people can be a little extreme. So we have a page of sword upright. We'll be taking this person. We have a 10 of sword upright, and we have a devil upright. We will be taking these three. Absolutely we will, especially with the vibe I'm picking up on. Everything else is upside down. I can't see it. We'll take these and shuffle them. But the devil, the page of sword, and the 10 of sword. These fools will be coming back up, okay? Aries, you might be having to do some things that are making you feel uncomfortable. Like, I mean, not that I'm perfectly capable of getting off my little perch to grab a card or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. But anyways, I don't think I have to explain it to y'all. Knight of Coin tried to show himself. Let's like, no, sorry. We're gonna shuffle these. Okay. Wow, Aries, you could be dealing with a lot of riffraff. A lot of bullshit, basically. A lot of, well, I mean, you must be. Okay, let's shuffle these, but what I picked off the ground was a 10 of Sword, a Page of Sword, and a Devil, all upright. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, again, with the heavy Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra coming through, having it in your own chart, or dealing with one. It has something to do with your work too. Let's put these where they were originally. They're all out of order now because Ivan. 8 of Coins, a Knight of Wand upside down, the Lovers, and the Moon card upside down, followed by a Page of Sword, a 10 of Sword, and a Devil. This page, or I'm sorry. Well, let's go with both of that. I was gonna say, this Knight of Wands could have, like, no shade, Aries, but this Knight of Wand upside down could have been you. We all have upside down aspects. I don't care what sign you are. We all have upside down aspects of what we do. I'm just saying that, like, I'm not saying what that means for this. I'm just saying that, like, I'm almost getting that, like, I don't know why I'm getting off this upside down Knight of Wands with the Lovers card right next to it, that you engaged in some, like, flirty, fun activities that were like a moon upside down. Maybe you felt like a little illusioned by it all. Like, this is fun. Like, finally I'm experiencing fun. I deserve fun. I haven't experienced fun in so long. I deserve this shit. Like, let me feel fun, please, God. And they're like, okay, here you go. Here's a Knight of Wand upside down. He'll help you with fun. And look, whether it was that could be a person, a place, a substance. I don't know. Place it where you see fit, please. But you see it too for what it is. You know, you feel embarrassed. There's like a feeling of embarrassment that I'm picking on. That I'm picking on. So who's picking on who? What was that? That you're picking up on is what I was trying to say about picking on. Who was being ganged up on? Was all that? Aries. Hopefully you have nothing to do with that, because Aries involved in a crew that's picking on someone is going to make somebody want to potentially unalive themselves. And I don't say that jokingly. I say that like for real. You do not want to pick on people. Yeah, that's for high school, middle school days, not for adult days. Okay. We have a Page of Sword upright, 10 of Sword upright, Devil card. If I could explain picking on, that's it. Somebody wanted to unalive themselves because of the gossip that was said about them, and then maybe dip into their old ways of being, and that could be obsessed. Ivan. Cool it. Other way, not up here. Go the ladder. Use the ladder. Use the ladder. It's right here. Not that way. Not that way. No, over here. Hey. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. This devil energy that I see here with the 10 of Sword and the Page of Sword. It's like this gossip that was done after you engaged in something that was like maybe kind of prematurely like discussed within your own brain. You're like, I don't know if I should be doing this, but like it feels fun and I deserve fun. I deserve something. I know I deserve some. I don't know if deserve is the right word to use, but like you just, and you probably did. Like no cap. No cap. I hate whatever. No cap. Yes. We're saying this in all lowercase. You did deserve something. You do deserve something that makes you feel good and happy, but we need it to be for real though. We need it to be like something genuine. And this is not that, unfortunately. It's a moon upside down. It's a Knight of Wand upside down. It's a freaking Devil, 10 of Sword, Page of Sword. It's a Magician upside down, bro. 2057. Shit. Could be down with a Libra or have Libra in your own chart. Or it's your 7th house. Month of July. I think it's Leo. 4th house. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. You're coming out, sir. Ace of Coins. Hello. Hello, 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 3 of Coins. You motherfucker. Ace of Coin with a 3 of Coin with the upside down magician. Yeah, dude. Aries, I don't know if you were like feeling heartbroken or feeling like finally able to like, or like, I would hate to call this hot to trot, but there was a time in your life where you felt like you had your power back. And like you were like, I'm gonna harness my power and I'm gonna do what I wanna do, which we all have the right to do, by the way. We all can harness our power and do whatever the freaking frack we wanna do. It's our God-given will, we all have free will. Yes, do that, please. If you're an evil person, then you will be seen and you will be dealt with. If you're a good person, then good. That is dealt with in other ways. And not really dealt, but like things happen. Good things. But in this case, Aries, I think you may have been a little confused on a lot of things. A lot of it has to do with gossip. A lot of it has to do with like clout, friendship, what work stuff. Your mind, your heart was clouded by what you thought was cool. What you thought was like popular or cool. Yeah, 3 of Coins. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, people maybe in a workspace, maybe like a literal enclosed environment. Like I can almost see it. Like there's an enclosed, like a building or like a space where people gather and like talk to like pump each other up about all this. Money, Ace of Coins. They're making money while they do it, but the Magician's upside down. These are not happy magician stuff. Magician upright, this is happy, but no, our magician is upside down and our devil is upright. This tells me not good things. This tells me that obsessive thoughts and obsessive patterns are done from people that are lower vibrationally, either fooling themselves into thinking that they are like okay, how do I say it? They're the opposite of imposter syndrome. That's, yes, thank you, Spirit. Okay, Aries. If this applies to you, please, if it doesn't, watch your moon, your rising Venus, or your north node, okay? Especially your risings, if this doesn't apply. But if it does apply, there are people around you that are, I don't know, I'm actually being told not to say it for some weird reason. Strange, because I really, really want to. You're hurt, you're feeling wounded, you engaged in gossip or something. You engaged in something. You engaged in some moon upside down activity, which could be a lot of things. It's just, for me, it's like illusions, lies, night, Doc, we don't know. Who knows? I don't. You for sure don't, because we make it that way. Yes. And then we got some slutty hoes in the mix, masculine ones at that. And then your work to top it all off. With the Ace of Coin and the Three of Coin and the Magician upside down. Well, good news is that these Magician upside downs have a rude awakening in store. What is the rude awakening in store, Spirit? It's getting kind of long, 25, 30, 8th house. You could be dealing with Scorpio, could have it in your own chart. What's going to be the outcome for all this foolishness and stupid stuff that Aries already knows about? A Three of Wands, yeah, you're waiting. You are waiting. You are waiting. Hangman upside down. You might be a little. You may be feeling a little delusional. You could have a Pisces in your vicinity. Be dealing with one. Have it in your own chart, or have Sag, Leo in your own chart. Aries, okay, or dealing with one. What's going on with this? Like kind of like stuck waiting, a little delusion, a little delulu because about what's been done here. What's going on with all that? Ivan, don't fuck my reading up, dude. I'm serious, man. Seven of Wands is what's going on about it. You're scared. Aries, you may be a little bit freaked out. Or whoever you're dealing with is freaked out by doing all this to you. You may be coming to a realization that everything was a lie and that someone was telling the truth from the get-go, or that all this stuff and this whole team and all these things was like something weird. You didn't know what you thought you knew. What is the Seven of Wands? I'm almost out of battery. I gotta charge. Ivan, get comfortable, baby. Crack. Maybe you're not, yeah, Aries, you're feeling a little uncomfortable, Seven of Wands. Feeling a little uncomfortable. Or you're the Tiny Toad King. I love this card because of the Tiny Toadkin. Toadkin? Toadkin, I don't know that. I make up words. Sometimes I don't know what they mean. Sometimes I do. The Tiny Toad King is in control of a lot of things, and these other toads are upset about it. That might be in relevance to what this is about. Maybe somebody that was like viewed as of lower stature, of like not being rich, not being famous, not being like a part of the club, was like headmaster of a club. And people were like, no. And you were like, no. And then everyone was like, no. Putting y'all back. What's the Seven of Wands about? Aries. Aries, this reading is, my gut is telling me you need to remove yourself from your party weird friends. Oh, like, connect with your true friends that love you and know you the best. Remove yourself from any strange associations, especially the work ones that you think are important, because they're not. They're a fart in the wind. They're a trend that's ready to be sold. Interesting. A trend that's ready to be sold, which is giving sellout. So if I'm speaking to any artists, then you should probably run the other way. Three of Cups upside down. What did I just say? Run the other way. You don't want to sell. This is like people that, this is not a fun party. Three of Cups is like not a fun party, a three-party situation, one too many. People are sad at this gathering. This gathering that involves devil energy, a Three of Coins, a Magician upside down, Ace of Coins, a Ten of Swords. Someone wanted to hurt someone. And there was like man-hoes involved. Or still, like whatever, I don't know. Let's end this, please. Let's get a couple more for the sign of Aries. Just a couple more. The Hermit, yes, Virgo. I think you're on to this. You could have Virgo in your own chart. You don't have to. Maybe you're listening to what I'm saying, or you're already on it. 7 of Cups. Yeah, but you're still a little confused. You're already on it, but you're still a little confused. Maybe a little weary. Whatever, Aries. Like, you have your own personal life experiences that are due. They're dues. They're not wrong. Our experiences are not wrong. They are correct. 30, 33. Let's end this, Aries. You are investigating this shit. These people, whatever's happened here. I really hope this has made sense, Aries. It has for me, but also I hope it has for you. There's a lot of people that think that they are highly manipulatively skilled, like that think that, well, AKA they do magic, or like that they're woke, that they're spiritual. Upside down magician card. It's very plain and simple. These people are idiots. They've been followed. They gossip. They are obsessed. To devil, and devil card upright. 3 of coin upright. 3 of cup upside down. There's definitely a groups, like gossipy groups involved. And some like heavy partying or just hoe activity. And 8 of Pentacles was our first card, so work is like clearly the most important thing to you right now. And this is all garbage. All the other stuff past your first card is literally trash. And you don't want that. I know you don't. I know my Aries very well. They would not want all this trash. It does come. It comes. The trash comes. And as we talk about how the trash comes, Empress upside down. Clout thirsty crazy bitches. Not pulling her ass, okay, Aries? This is where your reading ends. I hope you got what you wanted out of it, Aries. I love you so much. I do really hope you got what you wanted out of it. Feels a little messy, but I think you get it. I think you get it. Okay? All right. Love you. Bye.